Journal of Government and Politics International Conference is a routine conference held by Yusuf Kala School of Government, collaboration with Department of Government Affairs and Administration, Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta. So this is the third time for the committee to hold the events, and also this is the chance for scientists, for lecturers, for postgraduate students to disseminate their research findings, to get input, to get a comment, to get a review from other international scientists. So this is time for them, for scientists around the world to share their knowledge and then to make a collaboration to enhance friendship among social and political, also among government scientists around the world. So for the schedule, this time held in one day in 30 October 2018. So during the time, first is the opening session will be opened by the Rector Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta, and after that the first plenary session is keynote speaker from UK, Dr. Anand.
Thank you for inviting me to this conference. It is a privilege to be here to participate in this. I think issues of governance are very important when we are thinking of sustainable development goals. Normally we think sustainable development is not controversial and it can be implemented easily, but that is not the case. So a conference like this, bringing together people from different backgrounds, different disciplines to come together to discuss issues related to governance and how we can understand the quality of institutions and quality of governance to achieve sustainable development goals, I think is very important. It is very timely as well for Indonesia, especially given that recently you had the disaster, as my fellow keynote speaker also mentioned. And also Indonesia at the moment is pursuing this idea of smart cities. Urbanization is very important, but within that how to manage, not about smart city, but how to make cities more inclusive. And so a lot of papers in the conference I saw are focusing on issues related to governance, issues related to cities, issues related to how to use information, for example. So I think it is a very, very good start, and I hope I'm sure this event will be very successful, but I hope also the university will continue to organize this kind of conferences for the future, because having this kind of discussion and deliberation is very important to promote enthusiasm among the students, but also to have aspiration to write, to publish, and to share the discussion with the fellow scientific community.
And then from major University Thailand Pratarna.
First one, I think for this international conference, this is a great opportunity for scholars and for students to have to gain more knowledge about international governments, and also this is a very excellent a network for people who share the same interest in international government, and there are many cases that we should be able to learn from each other about governments, about politics. And I think in ASEAN country we have shared some common problems, and also we have shared some common experience in trying to solve that problem.
And then also Dr. Rahmawati from UMY Indonesia.
This is a great event because it provides the opportunity for the young researchers and also lecturers across Indonesia to present the research on development or on the public policy and administration, and it will give the venue for interaction or discussion among researchers. And I think this could be improved by as many as researchers that have a very new finding in their own research and genuine research and have the novelty to address various challenges that faced by the government across the world.
The next agenda is parallel sessions. Conceive the conference, we have at least 45 papers which will be presented in this conference. So all presenters will present the paper at least from Indonesia, Thailand, Philippines, Malaysia, Germany, UK, Japan, and also from America. And after parallel session is the second plenary session. The keynote speaker is from Germany, Dr. Andreas Upen.
Thanks very much for inviting me. It's a very interesting event. I think the conference today is also quite interesting on politics and sustainable development. And yesterday I had a class on different subjects, on the electoral system of Indonesia, on the party system, on the shift towards direct presidential elections and its impact on the organization of parties, on ideologies, and that was a fruitful discussions with UMY students, and tomorrow we will have another class on different subjects, and altogether these 3 days are very interesting to me, and I am still learning a lot about the whole academic environment in Indonesia, about this specific university, UMY, and about Muhammadiyah, and about Indonesian students in general.
And Dr. Halimah Abdul Manaf from Malaysia.
I'm Halimah Abdul Manaf from University Utara Malaysia. So first of all, it's my pleasure to be in UMY, and the first thing that I'm really grateful to join the third JGP conference, international conference actually. So for me, since this is the third time this particular conference has been held, so I can see there is a lot of improvement has been imposed in this conference, particularly by having recent topics. Like this time, they are posed on the SDG, which is really a trend and currently being debated around the globe. So I think for the conference, we need to really on time and follow the trend in order to make sure that we are not left behind in terms of debating how we're going to contribute to our national.
And Professor Dr. Siddharth Chandra from America. And after that, we have international workshop. I mean, this is how to make that the research more valuable, so that presenter has new knowledge how to write a good paper. And after that is concluding remarks for the whole session. And of course, in this session, we will reward to best presenter and also best paper. That's all the agenda of the conference. Thank you.